have it all down. If you want, I encourage you to keep it simple, and maybe pick one, what I call a method of consistency in presenting yourself. I have 5 categories you can pick from if you want to present yourself in a consistent way. This is especially important on social media so people know what to expect from you, but really when you're meeting people in person too. So the first one I have is color, which is the one I use. You could pick a set palette of colors, and you don't have to wear this every day. Just wear it when you're doing your social media posts or when you're meeting with clients or whatever. The colors I've chosen for myself I'm wearing today, they're this chartreuse color and pretty much any shade of like purple with like a bluish tone. So like lavenders or light purples, like stuff like that. Because I came up with this color combination when I was writing my Jane Austen retellings, because the purple is kind of girly and gentle, and then the yellow, bright highlighter yellow is bright and fun and modern. So, and I saw it, and you can come up with these color combinations by like Googling what kind of emotions you want your brand to evoke.
Wow. That's awesome.
Like how red and yellow is like hunger, McDonald's.
Right, stuff like that.
No, that's like legit.
Yeah, that's how I think that's how I came up with my first, when I was writing Front Row, my brand colors were red and orange. Like red was a prominent color on my book cover, so I knew I wanted to go with that. So then I started Googling like what do other colors mean, and what does like red mean combined with other colors, and what color combinations are good together. So I picked orange because it was like fun, optimistic, and like red was passionate. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Passionate, fun, adventurous, stuff like that. So you could come up with a color palette, of course, that looks good with your skin, that you like, that would resonate with your ideal customers. The second one, I have themed clothes, or like a type of clothes. Like for instance, if you always like wearing blazers, like I do wear a lot of blazers, so that's one thing. Maybe you wear a blazer every time you show up on social media or show up for a call. Maybe you wear a dress with a full skirt for some reason, or maybe you really like ruffles. The woman who I did the closet cleaning out for is, she's really into Victorian kind of steampunky styles, so she likes lace blouses with full skirts, so that's an option for her.
She sounds cool.
Yeah. So yeah, the type, like I said, the type of clothes, or like the same silhouette every time. If you really like flare jeans, for instance, you could show up in flare jeans all the time. Or even like a button-up shirt and a pencil skirt. Anything like that.
Like a signature thing that people, when they think of you, they're like, oh, that girl, she's like that sort of thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Follow this social media guru. Her name is Pink Sparrow. I think it's like, do you?
I was gonna bring her up an example today. Okay, you go.
She always
Yes.
shows up with a pink blazer and a white T-shirt.
I was
So when you said that, I immediately went to her because
See?
that's the only way I know her. When she wears something else, I'm like, who is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, always.
Oh.
Every time she shows up, and
Yep.
then sometimes like at the beginning I was like, does she have any other clothes? But now I get it. Now I get it.
Right.
Like it just every time you see probably a pink blazer,
It's her.
mind
Yeah.
goes to
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
funny.
yeah.
What's
And it's only for social media. I'm sure she doesn't really.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Oh, okay, yeah, because in my like real life, I feel like all I wear is florals. Like the last couple weeks when I'm trying to find an outfit, I'm like, I cannot wear another floral. Like I cannot. Like I need to wear.
Or you could lean into it.
I know, right?
Right.
I
Like,
need
that's
to
so
just
easy.
Right.
stop.
Yeah.
It's so
We
much
have pretty floral towels.
That's like all I bought for like a year, and I'm
Or
like,
if it's a
why?
rut, we can get you into something else. That's
Yeah,
fine.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
Switch it up.
so I thought I was like doing something wrong almost.
No.
That like fashion wise, like stop.
Something right.
I mean, yeah, I would say you're doing fine. If it feels wrong, if it feels like a rut, maybe it is. Or you could just lean into it and say, you know what, I'm floral shirt girl. That's fine.
like it, Katie. It feels
It's so
like
pretty. I'm
nice
just like,
and airy and light.
I'll be
and
shopping,
feminine
and I'm
and-
always drawn to it. I'm like, stop. Try something else.
Yeah, there's this other woman I follow who's a stylist, and she calls herself a maximalist. So she always wears like super bright colors, like spaghetti strap dresses, vintage, over like ridiculous ruffle tops, and just so many layers and so many colors. And that's her thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so themed clothes or type of clothes, maximalist, yeah. I don't know if that's hard to connect to, but I can show you some of the examples.
You
If,
need a cord. You might have one. I don't know. You have.
well,
everything.
if we have time, maybe at the end. All right, so the third one is accessories. You could have a signature accessory like a big necklace or a hat or a cool pair of glasses, anything that you could come in wearing every time that people identify with you. Do you have an idea?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys know Jenna Kutcher.
Yeah.
Her glasses. The first thing I think about. She always wears these like round,
Thin ones. Though,
big,
right?
yeah, with like
Yeah.
a thin gold. Every time, and yellow. Her color, I think, is
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah,
just started following her again.
yeah,
I get
yeah. That's on and off for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a mom, so sometimes it's hard. Anyway.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be clothes either. You can do something with your appearance. Like you're into makeup, you could wear red lipstick every time or something like that, or be known for colorful eyeshadow or pink hair, or some of the male authors that I follow have like huge beards and wear black all the time and they're bald, and that's probably how people identify them. So yeah, it could be appearance wise, doesn't have to be something you wear either. And the last one, which maybe you don't have a need for in many of your industries, but it's to go full on costume. Like maybe you're going to an event and you just want to wear a costume. I know there's one person I follow on social media. Her name is Rebecca too, happens to be. And she wears like different vintage, like Victorian costumes in all her posts, which is pretty cool. So that's how people know her. So those are my 5 methods of consistency.
Oh wait, that's 4. Appearance, I think.
Appearance was 4. And then
Oh,
full-
accessory.
and
and
yeah, accessories
accessories.
3,
Yeah.
appearance, and then
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Just do it up with the costume. Well, that was the end of my informational portion, but if anyone wants to ask questions, or we could hook this up and I could attempt to do a live style session if you have any specific things you want me to look for.
That sounds fun.
I'll get the cord.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Cool.
How do you find that maybe this kind of work is different in the Midwest? Good question. Because we're slow. We're behind. Like, factually, on
Fashion.
paper, like, we are behind.
We are
So
behind.
how-
We are behind.
How do you approach that, or how do you find that that's
Maybe
different?
that's better.
I think it's more about like maybe not helping people find fashion. It's more helping people find
Personal.
personal style, and also maybe fit, or like what looks good on their bodies, more than showing them the newest trends. Because like, you're right, we don't have a lot of use for that here. If we are fashionable, we do stand out.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
I was like always like kind of chastised like in my community because the time that I cut all my hair off and had a red mohawk, like the color of red or red, like fire engine red, it was pretty ridiculous. But people would like ask my mom like, why'd you let her do that? Yeah,
Yeah.
And just Snohomish Falls, I mean, there's 35,000 people. It's
Right.
not like Merton, no offense. Smaller, even
Right,
smaller,
right.
right? So it was just interesting, but you're kind of like, oh, like you're like a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
a lot.
It
and
is
I
a
like
lot.
to be a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and
But it
that's
is
yeah.
interesting. Like, you have to like be willing to, yeah.
Get past
You
that.
do, you do. If
Get
you
past
yeah.
those looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even still, sometimes I walk in here and I'm like, this is hard and expensive. I'm a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, yeah, it is interesting. So you have to be like confident and comfortable.
That's true. Yeah, there's definitely some
Yeah.
self-reflection and self-confidence
Right.
that needs to come into play as well.
Yeah.
That's funny, I
Okay, let's
had bright
see
red
the
hair
transfer.
and I got it done in Argentina with my cousin. Then when I came home to see her after the hair salon, she's like, nope, you're going back. Your mom is not going to allow this. I was like 20 something. I was like, I don't even live with my mom. I was like, no, this is staying. I like
You
it.
take it out.
And I was even too much for Argentina. Like we went out and everybody like knew me. I was like, well, first of all, coming from America, and secondly, the hair. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's not hard to stand out in the Midwest. I wear a dress to church and I stand out because everyone else is in
Oh, yeah.
jeans.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. Yeah.
Like I'll wear a
Stickers.
hat that everyone online is wearing, like those wool, felt wool hats. No one else is wearing a hat like that
I
here.
want to wear
Yeah.
that. Like I have them,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
sometimes like I don't know where to wear it to. You know.
That's like in my photography business, I've tried to collect like a style closet so that you can help accentuate
Mm-hmm.
their outfits and make it like fun and unique to them and bring out their style. So that's what I'm trying to work on with them,
That's cool.
just to have fun and, you know, not stuff that maybe they would normally go out and buy because of that.
Right.
But you know, they're pictures.
Right, they'll look nice
So
in pictures,
have
yeah.
fun. You know, I have a ton of hats too that, you know, they otherwise wouldn't probably buy. So,
Even the fit thing that you were talking about, like COVID weight gain.
Oh, yeah.
Was like,
Right.
I'm not gonna buy shirts that are bigger than what I didn't go anywhere. I felt so like secluded. My mom's like, Anna, just buy the bigger shirt. And even just doing that completely helped me.
Totally.
Like
totally.
I know that sounds
no one
really
else
silly,
sees
but no one else
the
knows.
tag. Right. No
I
one
mean,
else
they know,
knows.
but
right.
it wasn't the same. I
Right.
feel like that's a big piece of it for me. Is like making sure it looks okay or I'm comfortable in it too.
Yeah. Totally.
I struggle figuring out like, is it the same thing as like an aesthetic? Because everyone talks about having an aesthetic on their like Instagram. Is it the same thing as having brand colors?
I think so because an aesthetic is kind of you want to be consistent there too.
Okay.
It's kind of like a different mood to your photos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, I
an
think
aesthetic
that's-
is part of your brand.
Yeah, it's like the filters that you use.
Right.
So like always using the same filter per se, you know. It doesn't have to be like on Instagram, but how you edit your photos.
Okay.
It's like, you know how some of them look like super bright, super moody, or like they have that like grainy feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all part of the aesthetic,
I
yeah.
even
Okay.
think about the backdrops, like the one girl, like some people go online and they have that like specific backdrop that you think
Yeah.
of, like that glittery one.
Yeah. Yeah, like Mandy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has like a gold, like a glittery gold
I didn't
back.
that.
Did you?
Yep. So I have that in the studio now, and I actually used it with little kids, and it was so much fun.
See, can I do that? Can I do that?
I know, I love that.
Can I?
Oh, this is easy enough. Look, I mean,
Yeah.
you can even fit it in the Midwest in this.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There you go. Just like she's in Germany.
Oh, that's wax.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's like
Yeah.
Mostly 'cause
perfect.
I don't want to wash my hair.
Well, perfect.
So where
like
is that outfit from?
Where did you get
I want that whole thing.
Let's see if she says. Oh, it's probably in German. Probably somewhere. Yeah, it's all in German. No idea.
And I need help with fit. Like, what is the best
Oops, that's not
fit
it.
for me?
Yeah, for your body.
You know.
Yeah.
And I struggle
There
with
it
that
is.
with extra notes.
All right, here's
Pink Sparrow.
yeah, here's
Oh.
here's Pink Blazer Girl.
Never heard.
Pink Blazer. Well, her stock photos are all different, but if you see all her Instagram reels, like if you actually like view her
What are the reels?
yeah, there she's
Yep, always pink.
yeah.
Okay, she's mixing it up a little
Well, those
bit.
are just
We'll go
her
back.
like
Those are the-
those are her actual stock
Right.
images.
Right.
Oh,
But,
her
So if you
cover
click on
photos.
the
Yeah.
reel,
Oh. And now you're not rolling.
Oh,
There we go.
oh,
There we
there we
go.
go.
She's doing like a
Yeah, it's the
boy
same
out.
Pink Blazer every
She's
time.
yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, always
Yeah,
wearing
that's
that
way cuter
same-
than I was in.
I know.
And
Is it always the
envisioning,
same
I'm like, that's
Same
so
It's the
blazer,
same
yeah.
one.
Same
See? Same-
blazer,
here we are,
same
next one.
T-shirt.
I can pretty much guarantee she batches these, so she probably records like
Oh, nice.
70 of them in a day or something.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the blazer again. I think she changed her
With white
pants.
pants.
Yeah, she changed her pants,
Okay.
but she's always like thinking like, I mean, honestly, I don't
Yep,
have pants.
and blazer and a cardigan.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
See, I want a uniform as a
Right.
photographer.
yeah.
Is what I want. Like, I have this really cute black beauty coat. You guys can see me wear it, but it's just very easy and it just makes anyone look professional. And it's just like very tidy.
Let's see if I can find this
Yeah, it just
maximalist.
makes everybody look sharp.
But like,
But it
Branding.
also makes you look like the,
That's not her.
like you know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like even for like when I go on shoots and stuff, I want something comfortable, but I still want to look, because there's a lot of photographers that'll just wear leggings and t-shirts and stuff, but that's not what I want. Like I want
Something else.
people to take me a little more
Well, let's have that be the mission of today. Let's
You know-
find you
a uniform.
a uniform.
Yeah, because I mean I wear scrubs at my other job, so
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
which is so easy and I
Yeah.
love it because
Yeah.
I don't have to think about it.
Well, that's what our sales director, thank you for noticing that, that's what our sales director is for. I mean, I earned it, that's what I wear. You know?
Right.
And then the
Blazer.
uniqueness comes from
What you style with.
Yeah.
I literally have a white
Accessories.
shell with little sunglasses all over it. It's cute. So cute. From
Aw.
Shop in Shorewood. Do you know about Shop, Rebecca?
No, I'm not in Shorewood
Shop.
often.
Shop.
You guys wouldn't just switch to scrubs, which you
Very
would
close.
starting.
More boutique prices, but we got some really great pieces out of there.
Anything else?
This is not who I'm thinking of. She wears Beanie Babies.
Oh my
I don't know
God.
that I'd recommend that.
What?
But this is who I was thinking of.
Wow.
She always, yeah. This is like her thing. She layers stuff under vintage dresses. That's like her thing. This is the maximalist I was talking about.
What's her name?
Her name is Polychrome, I guess, 3. This girl I love, she writes romance and she wears heart glasses.
Oh,
Like,
that's
hello,
really cool.
that is perfect.
Oh.
And she's got green hair, which is, I think she used to have pink hair. Yeah, she
Like
used to have pink hair.
I love size
She's-
glasses always.
Yeah.
And yours
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's see,
It's like such
there
a
was, oh, let me
statement.
show you the vintage
Yeah.
girl I was talking about, Rebecca, I think Bethany is her name. Yeah. Yeah, so she always
Oh,
looks
look at that.
really cute.
Wow.
Fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think those were all, oh, let me show you Amanda, that's the red lipstick, my red lipstick example. She writes, okay, suspense, and she pretty much always poses with red lipstick in either coffee or martinis.
Interesting.
Either coffee or martini.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Coffee or
I
martinis.
think they're drinking coffee or.
Oh, that might be wine.
Drinking.
I'll show you. I'll show you Zach and his beard. That'll be funny.
The beard guy.
Yes, the beard.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my.
See, and it's funny because his logo looks just
Oh yeah.
like him. Like, where's I think right here. His logo looks exactly like him, which is hilarious.
Fun beard.
All right. Okay, we're gonna find you a photographer uniform.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
I don't have to
So
think
tell
about
me
it.
about what you typically wear currently when you're doing these photo shoots.
I have fallen into the leggings and I try to wear a white t-shirt because it reflects better
Okay.
towards, it's kind of like my own reflector without, if I'm out in the field. But I also shoot a lot during the summer, so I want something that is not gonna be super hot either. So even if it's like, and I'm like struggling with my weight gain lately too, COVID, luckily.
Of course.
But, so I'm like trying to transition into what I feel comfortable in now rather than what I felt comfortable in
Yeah.
last year. So, I mean, I'm okay with, some dresses, but I do get down on the ground sometimes, so I want something that I can do that with to get different angles and stuff like that. My closet is a hodgepodge. I haven't found my style, and like a while ago, my girls would be like, you always pick stripes. So I've really kind of gotten away from stripes.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get some brighter colors in my closet, just so that like if I'm having a client meeting or something, I would like to kind of portray that, because my brand for photography are like this color
Okay.
with
green.
yeah, it's like my business card, and it's kind of like a green and like an orange, so I kind of go brighter. Like these.
Ooh, okay, nice.
So those are kind of my colors that I really try
I
to
feel like those colors would look nice on you too. So,
stick with.
yeah.
So I want to try to have that, you know, so that people kind of look at that and like think of me. They walk into my studio, that's like in my studio. So, but I also have to be careful about if I'm shooting that I don't wear those
Right.
bright colors, because that can reflect poorly on
Okay.
the client.
All right. So like white for shooting and maybe those colors for
Like
for client meetings.
accessorizing.
Yeah, accessorizing, that would work. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, what about like a great pair of like fun pants like that that like would not distract from your shooting?
right,
They'll be like movable, comfortable,
right.
and then your white could be like a white, you know, satin top or like some sort of like sheer fun. If you could switch up the white, you know what I mean?
Right. Like before I have gotten like, I've worn like Old Navy, like the, it's like that other material kind of joggers, but I don't feel comfortable in them right now. So, and I'm a little shorter, so I have to be careful about the length
Okay.
of some of those things.
Yeah.
If they are kind of baggier like that, I don't like to wear heels. They hurt my feet, so I really can't.
It would probably be hard in your job anyway. to
Exactly.
wear heels,
Yeah, exactly.
Not ideal.
No.
But like cute and trendy shoes, I would, you know, like something like that.
How do you feel about tucking your shirts in?
Okay, depends on the pants.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Tan
fair.
France, a French toque.
Right. Just tuck it in the front. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Because I feel like I go back and forth about whether I like these just plain white shirts, but I always feel that looks super crisp.
Yeah.
Like tucked into a nice pair of jeans, and you could belt it. Maybe get a belt in one of your.
Like a color.
Yep, one of your brand colors. I find sometimes these are hard to fit. I mean, especially if you have a chest. But even like the men's style that's a little bigger and baggier looks good tucked into jeans on this.
Like the gold jewelry you're already wearing. And like a little bit bigger earrings, white top.
Yeah.
What else do we have for clothes?
That place I was talking about, Shop, that's where I got this really cool high-waisted pair of cotton, like dress pants, but they're like a wide leg, and the belt is just a, you know, belt, you know what I mean? The one that just like goes through one loop and through the other, and then you put
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It's got
yeah.
that
Yeah,
shirts.
yeah, yeah.
But they're just like really sharp and fun and light and movable, and I think they're too small now, but they were very cute. When they fit.
I mean,
But like I feel like that, like now you're like, you may think of new outfits for those pants. I'm gonna fit back in those pants.
floaty white blouse.
You guys notice like the biker short with the blazer?
Yes,
Style.
yeah. It confuses me. You could do it. I don't know that I could do it, but yeah. Yeah, I think that would look good on you.
Oh, I don't own either item. So I was thinking about getting some biker
The nice thing about like trendy stuff, you can find that cheap, and you probably
Yeah.
should. But like
Right.
something like jeans, you can invest a little more in.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like finding what are the right
Let's see, what kind of places do you shop?
Oh my god.
How do you feel about
Well,
loft?
I mean, it's like, I try to go to different places, but I'm not one to like really focus on me.
Sure. And a lot of women say that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
And you don't need to all the time, just like seasonally having a
Right.
shopping trip. You don't have to go every week like I do. You know?
That
Right,
sounds
like
really
I'll go to Maurice's because their jeans fit me
Sure.
nicer.
Sure.
But I also feel like I want to be careful that I'm not like old, you know, like I want to try, especially working with high school seniors, I want
You don't want to match them, but
but
still
I
appeal
also
relatable.
want
Yeah.
to be relatable.
Right,
So
totally.
I don't want to come up in like these old-ish clothing. And
Well, that's interesting because if you see what they're wearing now.
oh my gosh, I know. I know.
We're like, when I was your age, we looked, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, those jeans are what my mom
Oh, yeah.
wore when I was your age.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just crazy.
I know. It is.
Made
No,
well.
my daughter. Yeah.
Oh,
that is
love
good
Madewell.
too.
Love
Like
Madewell.
really nice jeans.
Get them on sale though, 'cause they're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
cheap, but
They're
they're
not-
not.
But if you get
investment,
one, get here.
But they, I feel like
Yes,
they are
exactly.
good
Yeah.
quality.
You
Yes.
wear 'em all the time.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely
I'm
Madewell
trying to
for
figure out
jeans.
like what looks good on me, you know, like I for so long would get the skinny jeans and stuff and I just really want to not wear that.
Right,
And you don't
right.
have to.
No.
I think I've had to permiss myself of that
Right.
in like the last
Right.
2 years, literally just.
But like that is always then what I go to because
Right.
I don't know what else I'm
Right.
comfortable.
I feel like I'm seeing a straight leg on you, and then you could just wear it with like cute sneakers or like flats if you're shooting. And in the winter, you could put boots on and either cuff the jeans if they're ankle boots, or if they're longer boots, you could put them under the jeans. You probably don't want to put the boots over the jeans with straight legs, then it'll bunch up. But then you
Right.
could go back to skinny jeans. Have you considered Loft? Have you ever shopped at Loft?
I've gone in there
Okay.
and I don't know what it is for me. Like my mom is absolutely fantastic with fashion. She is so fashion forward, always has been. And I had always hated shopping. Like when I
Okay.
was younger, so she would go out and shop for me and bring it home and I'd try it on and then she'd take back whatever I didn't want. But even now, I mean, she's still super trendy
She's so cute.
and like she has like 5 closets,
Oh my god.
but I don't fit in her clothes.
Oh, bummer.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm collecting stuff for my style closet
Yeah.
through her because she's got such a cool style. But
So what's cool about your mom's style?
she's comfortable trying different things. And like I've always been a little bit more like conservative with my clothing. And I don't always want to stand out in a crowd. I'm like, you know, I always admire people that can do that, but I don't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to, I don't know if it's like I just kind of always want to, but I'm trying.
And you don't need to. We'll just get you to polished. You'll
Right.
look polished.
Yeah.
You don't
Right.
need to be like crazy
Right.
dressed or anything.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm liking the idea of like some sort of a white blouse tucked into pants maybe with a
Okay.
belt and like a necklace. These are not all white. I put in white.
Not even close.
Floral.
I'm not
I used to
loving
love
the
Loft
idea
when
of
I worked in an
this.
office.
Although sometimes a peplum can be good, but sometimes it just makes you look like you have a stomach.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's not
Right.
as great. And yeah, I buy a lot of loft tops and just tuck them in.
Okay.
This would be nice for summer, a nice light summer top.
Right.
These high necklines are hard for anyone with boobs.
Kelly, you and me.
There we go.
So for people who do have boobs,
Yeah. V-necks.
large of them,
V-necks.
V-neck.
Yes.
Show 'em off.
Not like
Just like, okay. Just slightly.
All right, so I think for you it's gonna be fit. It's gonna be trying a lot of things on. It's gonna be a day spent at the mall in Madewell, in places like Loft, or I don't even know if Ann Taylor still has shops, but finding blouses in those colors, maybe even pants in those colors. That would be
cool. Fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
I know.
And then you could even wear your white blouses that you collect with those pants too.
Yeah. Well, I always go and I buy things for my closet.
Buy things for you now.
Yeah, yeah. Buy things for you now. It's your turn.
You deserve it.
Okay, so yeah, look for white blouses, pants or blouses in those colors. Maybe a cool belt and a cool necklace in your brand colors. And it's gonna be all about fit for you.
Right. Yeah.
What about like a short?
What are those pants?
Yeah,
like a
I'm
short,
trying to-
the
Oh,
green ones.
The green ones are a little
Yeah.
more, yeah, maybe,
Oh, those are cool.
yeah.
So you think that would be, that's not, and then like shoes.
Yeah, probably don't want these wedges, but even with
Cheap
like
print flat.
a
No,
flat.
well, yeah, that would work.
A what?
Or like cheetah print flats. or,
Oh,
like sneakers,
yeah, yeah.
Like some nice white
Right.
sneakers.
Yeah, white sneakers would be perfect. And then maybe a jean jacket or a trench coat or
Yes.
something.
I do have jean jackets.
There you go.
You should totally get your logo put onto a jean jacket.
Ooh.
And I kind of thought too, like the straight leg probably would be,
Yeah, I like the idea of the straight leg.
Good.
Yeah.
except I have really, really big calves. And that really,
Wouldn't that be okay with straight leg?
I mean, it would,
Yeah.
depending.
Okay.
It's got to be a little bit wider, because otherwise if they're too tight, then it looks a little weird
Yeah.
on the bottom.
I think this one would give you enough room though, probably. Yeah. All right. Happy shopping, everyone.
All right.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate it.
If you want more ideas, reach out to me. I'll help. I'll make you a Pinterest board if you want. I'll go shopping with you. I'll send you links, whatever you want. So.
That would be amazing.
All right.